All right, y'all. It's the Nonsense and Deep Thoughts Podcast.
Back with the OG, going with the regular shit.
Word.
Pop up stream for funsies. You know, see what sticks.
What's the over under? How many people do you think we're going to get?
Through the whole thing, or
Shit,
like
we got one
we're
already.
gonna have 11. No, I'll put the over under at 9. We'll see
Okay.
double digits.
9.
I'm going to go big, 19.
Yeah.
You know-
Oh, see what I did? I'm not doing the podcast, so I didn't even think to turn off my phone. Not that you guys could hear that.
I didn't hear it. No.
See,
You know,
Mark,
and
why we
I like
need
watching-
we get everyone on one of these fucking microphones because it's
I know.
awesome.
What's up, buddy?
I like watching you during like the intros, like even like this one. You were just
Oh, yeah, because I do some weird shit in the background. Yeah.
off and
like-
along.
Because I know no one else can see me.
well,
Now you went and called him out for it. God,
Yeah.
man.
it,
God.
it makes me smile.
What's up, Justin? Wish I had my earbuds. I'd at least listen.
Dude, I'm going to crush this record.
I wonder why he didn't have his earbuds.
5.
5.
I got 5 already.
Is he at work?
Yeah, he's at work tonight. He gets mad when we go live when he's at work, but this dude's ours. I'm telling you, man.
Oh man, I can do it. I can
know,
do it.
There's not enough said. I'm gonna break you tonight with this music. I'm sorry. So I need
Are
something.
you putting your mood music on in the background?
I need it. It makes me happy. What actually, if I had a better connection, you could hear my sickness coming out still, guys. But if I had a better connection, I'd play Spotify. But I don't like. It would freeze. It would freeze on me.
Would that give us trouble with copyright infringement and shit, though?
I would play Tom McDonald because he has given every streamer the right to use his music. Justin says, let's set the record straight from the jump. A dating game is not happening as of now with me being the contestant.
So you're officially off the market, is what you're telling us?
So I'm going to have to put out an official video, I think, then letting everybody know that their favorite asshole is no longer on the market. Do we think we should still do the dating game, though?
I think we should, and I think we should nominate Bridie.
Bridie? We should,
Or we can have someone submit an application.
Yeah.
To come on, do a process.
yeah, I think we should do that. And we could be male or female, or we could do one for each, like 2 different shows if we really wanted to.
Or, yeah, do both shows the same day. That'd be sick.
Yeah. Justin says I'm
Officially
officially
not doing
not.
it.
You know what sucks, Justin?
Off the
That
market
sucks.
yet to be determined.
Fucking all this time, he's like, I'm not even gonna try to date. Fuck women. I ain't gonna do it. And we've been planning this the whole time. And finally, I'm like, yo, let's do this. Let's pull the trigger on the dating game show. And he's like, well, maybe there's a special someone.
That's a big maybe.
The
And
fucking day I decide, god damn it. It's quite possible. We're still waiting. Off the
Yes,
market
so-
yet to be determined. We're still waiting to see Beanie. We're not sure. We're not sure.
He won't give us a straight answer. That's the problem.
Tonight's just a hangout session, guys. Just to let everybody know, this is not an official podcast episode, so we're just here to bullshit talk, and you let us know what's on your mind, and we'll see what's up. A werewolf, what's up, baby? Woo. How you doing, Aware?
I still think we should just make Justin do it. Not tell him. Just say, hey, we're gonna get together, go to a bar, and then just surprise.
Yeah. All right.
And then I'll throw on a wig and be one of the contestants and see if he picks me.
I mean, I just think it'd be a super fun idea. And I think, honestly, with Valentine's Day being a month away, we have plenty of time to find the people that are going to be on it and the contestants. You know, the people that are going to be the date and then the contestants for that date.
I think we have plenty of time to do it.
Allie, I did hear that Alabama already has a new coach, and that happened quickly. Mark, would you like to touch on that?
Yes, it is the coach from the Washington Huskies. He is now going to. I like looking at Aaron trying to talk. Like it's kind of funny. Washington Huskies. I cannot pronounce the name right, so I don't even want to make an attempt at it. But he is already in Alabama as their head coach. It was really, really fast. So does the Patriots.
Yeah, I know. It's stuff moves that you thought would take time have happened almost instantly. A werewolf, very busy, started going back to school for data or data, guys. Data analytics. Data or data? What do you say? Right?
How about this? I was waiting for someone to say it. Justin puts it out there because Justin's a Michigan fan. How about this? Michigan made 2 coaches leave their team because Michigan beat the team.
No doubt.
Beat Alabama and then beat Washington.
Yeah,
Marky,
that's kind of crazy.
Marky, we're going to make a side bet. I think all 4 of us should make a side bet with our NFL playoff predictions. Who gets the most wins? I think we should do that.
What's that bet? What are you thinking?
I don't know. We'll come up with something before Sunday and we'll challenge the boys.
What do you think? What do you think about the possibility of a reunion tour for a season or 2? Between
those 2 together,
Belichick and Saban again.
That'd be something.
Man, that would be something.
What's up, Carl?
I think Saban I think he got tired of college, man. It's so hard, man. I could only imagine with the NIL, with all the recruiting. That had to be tough. So
yeah.
maybe putting them on the NFL team.
Allie wants to know what y'all think about it, honestly. Like what the Washington coach going to Alabama? I don't know. I don't know much about it, man. I don't pay that close attention to college football to know all the teams, all the coaches, all the players. All I know is that it's gonna be weird to see someone other than Nick Saban running that team.
Absolutely.
There is going to be an awkward adjustment period. Like you're going to see the highlights. If you're not watching the games, if you're not a diehard fan like you are, Allie, seeing the highlights is going to be strange for me.
Absolutely.
Now, I think he's going to do fine enough because look what he did with Washington. And now he gets to go to a school like Alabama where they get to recruit some of the greatest players in the nation. It's just they're bred different down there, man.
Mm-hmm. Now he went 7 out of his 9 seasons as a coach in the NCAA. He's had at least 11 wins. That doesn't matter what team he's with, not just Washington. And I saw a crazy stat. I think his record is like 104-10. So now he's going to a team or something along those lines. Don't quote me the exact, but it's something crazy like that. I heard it today, and he's going to jump into Alabama where he's not being left with a bad team by any means. So I think he's going to do great. It is going to be weird. It's
yeah.
I can liken that to like when Coach K left Duke basketball. That was weird for me. That was really strange.
Absolutely. It's still and I'm a North Carolina fan. Same thing with Roy Williams, because he was big when I, first started.
He coached the GOAT.
Could you imagine if it was Dabo Swinney? I'm glad it wasn't Dabo Swinney. Even though he went to my high school, I'm still not a fan of him. This new guy, though, has some great records, and I'm excited to see what he does with the Bama team. It's gonna be like someone handing you the keys to a Ferrari and people asking, hey, do you think that guy that just got those keys to the Ferrari is going to look cool in that Ferrari? Like, yeah, he's going to look cool in that Ferrari, man. He's going to look amazing in that Ferrari.
Marky, what flavor is that slushie?
This one's a Mike's, like cherry. But the other ones I have are peach.
You know what kills me about that? Before you go to Justin's question, you know what kills me about that fucking slushy thing? Being able to buy a slushy at these stores locally and carry them out. They're in a styrofoam container with a lid on it. Now imagine you take a styrofoam container from home, put a lid on it, and leave your house and get pulled over by a police officer. That's an open container, is it not?
Unless you have to put a straw in it.
That's what we're told.
You can't put your straw in it.
That's what we're told about these slushies. That as long as the straw doesn't go in it, it's not an open container.
Who told you that?
But that's what everyone says. But here's my thing: how do you get to transport that from the beer store to home or wherever the fuck you're going and get pulled over by a police officer, what do you do? What do you do if you pull someone over and you see that in their cup holder?
So what I would do is nothing. Put it.
He'd let
take
me
it
go
home.
because it's going to be me. So
What? First of all, you have to prove what it is. Now, if you consent to let me smell your drink, then it's your own fault. But if you tell me it's a Coca-Cola from McDonald's, I have to, I have to freaking
Just
on
leave
it. I
it and
can't
be on your merry way.
Yeah.
It just
So-
kills me though. That it's such a
No, I hear
weird
you.
rule. Like they sell these things. It's technically an open container. How
Well,
is it
did you-
legal for them to sell?
did you know during when COVID was actually a thing that a lot of the bars would sell, like you could go to like Wayne Hotel or Twisted and get a to-go like Captain and Coke.
Yep.
They were letting you do that. Like,
This world is wild, man. All
You
right.
know why? Because the cops don't want to deal with people on the side of the road when COVID. I didn't want to pull anybody
Yeah.
over and get breathed on. So, I picked mine already.
Name one
guys don't
upset this
listen.
wild card weekend and give the reason why.
I picked mine. I'll go first. I'll let. If you guys saw the video, I'm picking the Dolphins to beat the Chiefs.
And you think
I don't
that's
know
an
why.
you consider it an upset?
Absolutely, because the Chiefs are so favored. They're in Arrowhead. The Dolphins are banged up. I just think they're going to pull a rabbit out of the hat. The Dolphins they're not as good as their record shows. They're not a good team.
Are the Bucks an underdog against the Eagles? Yes, correct.
Yes. Yep.
I'm picking the Bucks. That's my upset because the Eagles have been just rolling downhill. They're having trouble. Their defense is not looking good. Baker Mayfield is working some magic, and Baker Mayfield has quietly been putting together a really good season. Nobody talked about him until the last week or two here.
Yep.
He's not putting up top QB numbers, but he's getting his team
He's
the
getting
victories.
it done. He's getting it done.
And he's got a good team behind him. I think it's the Bucks. I think it's easy.
his receivers are nasty.
Yeah.
Evans and got in both 1,000-yard receivers.
Again, getting keys to a Ferrari.
Yeah. He's absolute like they if the Eagles play the way they have been playing, they are not going to win. But I am I'm an Eagles homer, so I'm totally not picking that one. I am going back and forth about what one I'm going to pick. I don't know yet because I want to see the Lions win so bad, but I'm nervous about the Packers going in there.
Don't give up too much info. We have to talk about this on
Yeah,
Sunday.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
That's why I asked you guys before we started, like what we want to allow getting into. But what's this? What's this, Mark?
Well,
What's this
AJ
shit?
Brown.
He's hurt.
Yeah,
He's
he's hurt. But what's all that? What's that last part?
So everyone deletes all their Eagles stuff from social media. The way
When you're on the team,
Yeah.
That's
We're fine
normal.
with that.
let me just unfollow them too.
Normal.
Yeah, it's normal.
Guys. It's
Normal.
normal.
I have a question though. Look at Rob's comment. Did Pfizer is Viagra playing for the Chiefs this week or what?
You know that you heard this, right, Aaron?
You
That Kelsey got paid like $1 million or $2 million
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah,
To
he's
do that
an
Pfizer
endorsement
ad?
for fight. Yeah,
Yeah, and that was a big fight. Who's he feuding with? Who? Oh no, that's Aaron Rodgers. You see who
Aaron Rodgers
Rodgers
and Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah,
Jimmy
that's
Kimmel's a
him.
bitch. I'm sorry, everybody. You know how we roll on this show. You know what our beliefs are. Well, I'm not going to speak for these two. You know how Justin and I feel about certain things. I'm not going to tell them to get into the same kind of shit we get into on our filthy fucking program. But Jimmy
program's
Kimmel's a piece
fun.
of shit. I'll call him out. Let him do a fucking 7-minute shit about me on his stupid little
Why don't you
show.
tag him.
Nobody
tag him in
fucking-
this video.
Nobody
Tag-
fucking
yes.
watches anymore. He hasn't been funny since he's on the Man Show with Adam Carolla. That
tag
guy's
him right
still
now.
a legend, though. Adam Carolla's the shit.
Oh, I used to
Fuck
love
Jimmy
the Man
Kimmel.
Show though. Oh, I used to love that show back.
This
in the day.
motherfucker goes from having girls jumping on trampolines on his goddamn program to being what he is now. Fucking guy. Get that guy the fuck out of
It's
here.
all money.
Money, money, money. Money.
Yeah. No,
I don't know, man.
I share a lot of the thoughts you and Justin share, as you know.
Yeah, Mark, I've never talked to you about that sort of thing before. So I never knew what you really believed, I guess, in certain areas.
Yeah.
But I also didn't want to pull it out of you either.
No, I'm a 3%er at heart. So I don't know if you ever seen the brothers I ride with. We all have 3% on our cuts, all of our gear. Absolutely.
Merca.
Absolutely. So trust me, I agree with you guys with 95.9% of what you said. Trust me.
Justin Valinsky's playing Madden.
Mark, you remember Madden tournaments?
Oh man,
You remember having Madden tournaments at your house?
Oh my god.
In the old days when we used to have to set up an extra TV and we'd have people playing on the same screen. So we'd have 2 people playing here and 2 people playing over here. And we'd have like a fucking $5 buy-in or a $20 buy-in, whatever the fuck it ended up being that day.
Yeah, we were all poor, so I think it was like a $5 buy-in. But
Fucking, that was cool shit.
oh man, I missed those, man. We had so much fun.
When's the last time you played Madden, Mark?
I have it for PS5, so I play, but I don't have the new one. I have 23, right, or 22. Isaac, did I ever tell you Isaac bought me a PS5?
Isaac bought you a PS5?
No, so what Isaac wanted a PS5 for his birthday this year, and I told him. So that's what he asked. He asked for people at the birthday party just to give him some money, and he wanted to buy a PS5. Well, he ended up like $100 short, and we told him that they know that a lot of the Christmas stuff, some of it comes from us, because he's still a believer. So we said, okay, well, some of that we can give you PS5 now, but that comes off of what Daddy and Danielle give you for Christmas. He's like, okay, but I'm like, but listen, here's the rules. It stays in my bedroom. It stays at my house.
You have me thinking that this kid.
So I told him, no, but I told him, I'm like, then I'm going to buy the games. So you're buying me basically a PS5 because you're only here a couple nights a week and every other weekend. So are you sure this is what you want to do with your birthday
you
money?
stole from a kid.
I didn't steal. He can play whenever he wants.
You're like the
whenever he's
Grinch.
here.
Listen, you know where I thought that was going, Aaron? I thought he was going to start telling this story and be like, he collected all this money from his birthday.
And then bought it
and then
for me.
he turned around and he said, Dad, I really just wanted to be able to get this for you.
Right.
I'll play with you and everything, but man, I just wanted to get this for you.
Instead, I'm going to give you the rest of the money, but I'm taking it too.
Yeah.
Good luck, Justin. Good luck, my dude.
Good luck, dude. Keep us updated. So,
Yeah,
Marky, you paid $100 for a PS5, basically.
Basically. I mean, I give him our Christmas money or our birthday money too, but yeah.
You're fucked. You're fucked.
Yeah.
So you know how I told you, I got my start with all of this kind of content creation thing here on Twitch. This is what really lit the fire under my ass and made me want to do this. Well, I had a lot of fun with this, and I was doing really well the one year, and I was trying to raise money so I could get myself a PS5, and the community behind me, the people that would come in and hang out and watch and support, they donated enough money so I can get a fucking PS5 just by doing this stuff here on Twitch.
Go Birds.
What's up, Marissa?
I just saw that. Go Birds, Marissa.
That and this Shure MV7 came from the same deal. Actually, our good producer, Jared, was a big part of me getting this microphone.
That's awesome. Do you know, I remember, Corey, when that Jetta you had, remember being at the house putting the wing on?
Yeah.
On the back of that?
The hoagies. Your mom got us some hoagies and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was such a tool bag. Fucking wanted a wing on my Jetta. Fuck is wrong with me? That was a really cool towel rack for going to the beach.
Yeah.
To dry off my beach towels. I didn't go to a beach, guys. I live in Pennsylvania.
Remember East Coast Effects?
East Coast Effect. Remember, though, that was my idea to blend 2 different groups together. That, the other group we met at the bowling alley, Team Dark Effects, and we were East Coast players. We were fucking cool. And then it became East Coast Effects.
I miss some of those guys though. I miss the bowling alley days. I mean, Aaron, you're a little too old for that, but
I wasn't even over here. I wasn't even living here.
Yeah, he was just getting here at the tail end of that era.
2003.
But No, that's about when we were hanging out
Yeah,
there,
that's about-
2003,
yeah.
2004.
Yeah,
But
right when we had our licenses.
I got to see Brad today.
Did you really?
Yeah, Brad stopped by up at the shop up at Roach. Came into the back to find me, say hello. That fucking dude's awesome. I miss that guy.
How's he doing?
Good, man. He's got his own plumbing and heating business, and he is just fucking making bank. Working hard and doing good work, clearly, because he's got, people booking weeks and weeks and weeks out. So he does good shit. He's,
That's awesome.
living life, enjoying things. He's up in this area, or well, over in the area he used to be in, servicing over in that area. I'd have been down to do this last night. Y'all gonna pick Fridays. I work. Yeah, well, why don't you come up with an idea? I am gonna say I'm proud of you because you did come up with an idea and you did the legwork for something. So I'm super, super proud of you.
He's going to take lead.
I hope.
What did I miss?
No, but he reached out to someone to do a show and he
Oh.
picked a topic of conversation. And this
Good
is
for
something
him.
that interests him. So honestly, I might make him take lead.
You just be sick then. Come down with laryngitis.
He's just
Your
going to
mic-
interrupt you anyway. So
Your mic's not going to work.
But I'm the interrupter. That's me. I interrupt. Sorry, guys. Oh my god.
yeah, man, I remember those Madden tournaments. I remember all those nights, Wednesday nights, Thursday nights during the summer parties when my mom worked nights. Sorry,
Dude,
Mom,
I-
if you ever listen.
I haven't played Madden since Madden 16. I believe it's been a while.
Yeah, that's
It's going to be like culture shock when you play a game now.
Yeah.
yeah. Isaac kicks my butt. We got the new Call of Duty, and he wipes the floor with me. I used to be up till like 2-3 o'clock in the morning when I was young playing that when going online first became a thing, and he just wipes the floor with me. He kills we just play. We don't go online. We just do him and I with like some bots. He gets like 60 kills. I get like 3.
It's a kid's game, man. It's a
is.
young person's world, the world of gaming. My hand-eye coordination is apparently not what it used to be. I might play some this weekend, try to get back into Apex because they're having an event where they're doing like a little crossover with one of my favorite games of all time, Final Fantasy VII, because Final Fantasy VII had a remake of years back. Actually, the year COVID came out, because I was furloughed and I was able to play Final Fantasy VII, the remake, because I was home. I played it like every fucking day, and they're doing an event for Apex, and character skins that resemble those characters. They're doing weapons from the game, all kinds of cool shit in there from the game. So I might check that out. Madden is massively different now. My boy has Madden 24 for the PC, modded it to play NCAA 24. But I can't. How do you play Madden on a PC unless you hook up a controller?
They do
Yeah,
it with
I
the
know.
keyboards. With the keyboard.
I know. I just can't.
I
Listen,
couldn't know.
I downloaded
I'm with you.
Apex, which is my favorite first-person shooter to play. I downloaded that on this PC because this PC can handle it. Now, I couldn't handle playing and streaming at the same time on this PC. It would crash. But, dude, I tried to play it, and my hands cramped up. I felt so fucking awkward. I couldn't even get a single kill. I'm like, this is stupid. I hate this. Oh, he has a SCUF controller. There you go.
Did
You
you
have
see
a couple.
Justin's using the Bills? Aaron?
That a boy.
Justin's using the Bills for his tournament.
Good.
Ooh, dang. You know what, Justin? I was going to ask you before you left what team you were using. I was going to ask if you were going with the Steelers, or if you were picking a
Guys.
different squad that might actually win.
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder what the QB rating for Tommy Maddox is, or whatever. Yeah.
Tommy Maddox. Fucking Tommy Maddox. Oh my! How long has it been since he's played?
Oh my God. Oh.
Guys, for anybody who wants to help support the show, all you got to do is visit our wonderful sponsor, The Trendy Forbes, at www.thetrendyforbes.com. Anything that you purchase from that site, all you got to do is use the code NDT at checkout. It saves you 10%, and it helps support the show. So you can get something of ours, whether it's a t-shirt, sweatshirt, hoodie, a tumbler. Get yourself a tumbler. They're cooler than the Stanley ones. You can get multiple tumblers for the price of one Stanley. It's got our logo on it. It supports us. And if you take longer than an hour to drink your drink, you're doing something wrong. It's perfectly fine. So get yourself one today. Support the show. Rock some cool shit. And we'll love you forever. I mean, really.
Making noise.
I need to get an NDT slushy maker.
Slushy maker or slushy holder?
Oh, something maker.
Why do you do
I'll put it
shit
right
like
in the
that?
background. I'll put it right here.
I swear you sit and wait for me to take a drink to be an asshole.
Bill's Mafia, baby. Going through tables. Let's go.
I want to see what they're going to do going.
Yeah.
They got like a giant snow dick up there in this parking lot.
Yeah.
If I win this bet, if I win the NFL pick'em, I got it. Aaron, you're jumping.
I have to jump through a table. Okay.
That's what I want. If I win
Corey's like,
this
what
pick'em.
the?
Hey, boss. Hey, chief. I can't make it to work tonight.
Yeah.
Why is that,
Maybe
Aaron?
just- Hold on. We have to make sure there's a soft landing spot. Because if I hurt myself,
have
I'm
to-
screwed.
You have to pre-treat the table like they do in the WWE.
Yeah, you have to
Okay.
crack it a little bit.
You
Make sure
cut,
I land in the snowbank.
you cut it on the underside. I think that's what they do. That's
Yep.
what I was told when I was young. They cut it on the underside where you can't see it, so that when you do hit it, it folds.
Yep.
I'm down for it.
I want to meet the mustard and ketchup guy
Ketchup
at the
guy.
Bills game.
I want to go up there so bad. And just this weekend would have been terrible with the wind and the snow. Oh,
Isn't there like a foot of snow coming?
yeah. They got 2
Yeah.
feet of lake effect snow. So,
My
and 50
my uncle
mile an
lives
hour
up
wind
there.
gusts or 60 mile an hour wind gusts, whatever the hell it is. That's not, I don't know.
I'll have to talk to
Sorry.
my uncle. I think he lives up near there. Well, maybe next year we'll have to go to a game or something, see if we can stay there, so that way we don't have to worry about driving.
Yeah, dude. Casey is going to be wicked this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
That
Have you
is
seen
gonna-
the injury report for the Bills or for the Dolphins, Aaron? Are you sure you want to stick with that pick?
I didn't even look at the injury report. I'm telling you.
Tua's
It's my
roughed
gut.
up, isn't he?
Tua's
Everybody in
roughed
that
up,
team's roughed up.
Waddle's out. So, Mark, I'm going to tell you how I pick my teams.
You
Look
like
at
the
the
color on the helmet?
Nope. I just look at it and I just, something tells me that's who to go with. Look what I did with the college ones. You know I don't follow college football.
I
at
know you
all.
don't college football.
I was like, hey, you know what? I think they're going to win. Everybody's picking this guy, but I think they're going to pick this one. And that's what it was. I have a feeling that the Dolphins, both teams are going to be at a severe disadvantage. And I really think that the Dolphins are going to win. Well, that's creepy, bro.
You don't like it
just-
this close?
No, I don't care. It just freaked me out because I was like, whoa, what the hell just happened?
Well, then it came and Corey's face was like,
Shut up, Brady. I do not color in the coloring book and figure it out, dickhead.
"Hey, you want to ask him about the dating show? He's on
Yeah.
now."
Brady, can we put you as an applicant for the dating show?
to
Justin
be
don't
the
want to do it.
to be the one they try to
To
win
be
a
the
date
guy.
with.
You had to be the guy.
Justin is apparently officially out,
He's
so
bitching.
we need to make a video.
Don't give me
Nope.
this no shit.
3-0 Bills.
Or is he 3-0?
He's giving you an update on his
Oh,
Madden
it's probably
tournament.
his score. His score. He's
Oh,
up
okay.
3-0.
Okay.
He kicked a field goal. Okay. I was like,
Ooh.
they're 3-0 in the playoffs already.
9 yet.
9.
Brady, you're gonna have to
shit.
text me a reason, a really good one.
We should definitely put it out there though. See if anybody wants to be on the show to win, or to have people vie for their date. What? Nah, I don't know if I said that right.
Maybe we have a meeting with Jared and we put a video together and announce it all, how it's going to go down, and that's going to be a riot. That is going to be an absolute riot. Yeah, I need a good answer, Mr. Bridenstine. Otherwise, we'll
He
put your
doesn't
name in.
have it in him. He's not brave enough.
I mean, if you're bitching out like Justin, that's
I
fine.
mean, believe it or not, guys, not everybody is as comfortable being in front of a camera and out in the open for people to see as we are. They're not as comfortable as we are. Yo, Super Cat, what's going on, my dude? How are you? It's good to fucking see you. I'm glad that you noticed that this was my name on here. You saw that. It is the Holy Man. Guys, you're going to see some people roll in maybe. that remember me as Holy. So if you see someone yell in the chat, Holy, that's me. I'm Holy.
So why don't you give us a little background as to how you got that name?
So I was trying to pick a name for my gaming channel when I was first starting out, and I was trying to think of something super clever. I'm like, what can I call myself? Because I didn't really want to just go by my normal name. I didn't want to go by like an email address and shit like that. I didn't know what to do. So I'm trying to come up with it. And a lot of people, when they look at it,
I think you just got outed.
yes, it's because I look like Jesus.
That's bad. That's badass. I never really thought about it that way, but yeah.
But no, so I thought I was being clever because my last name is kind of a religious sounding last name. So I just went with Holy Man,
That's cool.
instead of my actual last name.
You didn't know that, Aaron, or did you know that?
No, I had no idea. That's why I asked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's funny because when a lot of people, I feel like when a lot of people find me on Twitch for the first time, well, not anymore because I'm not the Holy Man anymore. When they find me, they're like, this guy does not sound very holy. He cusses an awful lot. This man is not very
Like
religious.
the devil incarnate in Jesus's body.
So sometimes I feel like it kind of hurt me a
So
bit, where people like coming in and they're like, oh, Holy Man. I don't want to check out Holy Man. Fuck that.
Marky, hold on. Look at this.
Justin put my name out there doesn't mean I want to. I love my single life.
Brady, no one's asked you to get married, bro. It's going on a date, dude. It's a free meal.
Yeah, and that's I
Damn.
think that's the part that Justin didn't understand at first either. Is
Yeah.
it's not setting you up for a relationship; it's setting you up for a date. What
No,
happens after that is up
it's on
to
you.
the people on the date. It's
Now,
not
if Justin
a-
is legitimately like taking himself off the market with this girl, then that's fine. But
yes,
Brady's single. He can go on a date and go to a movie and dinner.
yes.
McDonald's
know
isn't
what?
that expensive, bro.
I feel like nice, Justin. I feel like I think it would be nice for us to pay for a gift card towards a restaurant or something. Go towards that date.
absolutely.
I would really like to do that. Now listen, viewers, I ain't rich, okay? Single income household over here, but I'm pitching in because I fucking love y'all. All right.
You'll
So
get
I'm
what you
gonna do
get.
it. I'm gonna help. And
Ooh,
like
wow,
Jesus,
17
Justin.
Oh,
What are you
cheapers.
doing?
that's
man?
17.
Six.
That's Josh Allen's number, baby. Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I'm sorry. I got
don't
excited.
fucking know. What was I saying? I don't even remember what kind of preach. I
Give
was getting on.
certificates for the dinner.
Do that. Have fun.
What are you drinking?
How's your Simply over there?
It's not powerful enough at all.
I know.
But you are consuming an alcoholic
my-
beverage.
I am, of course.
My
Simply
slushie's
Lemonade
empty.
regular. No, what happened was, you
I
interrupted
love
my
when
train of
starts
thought,
coming
which is
start
perfect,
like that.
which is perfectly fine. But my brain goes awry sometimes, which is why when Justin gets into his moods where he wants to just continue to yell over me, I lose my train of thought, and then I'm like, "Fuck, where was I going with that? I had a point to make, and now I don't remember." If I win the Aiden Hutchinson jersey, I'll donate to your stream. Ooh, baby.
Ooh.
All right, that's badass.
So
Yeah,
what kind of tournament is this then, Justin? Is this like is this a local tournament or what?
It's probably
Guys,
online, I would assume so.
Well, yeah, but like, is it like in the Scranton area? Is it a countrywide thing? Is it for a certain group? Is it a group he's in? I'm just curious as to what kind of tournament it is there.
We could do like a NDT one if we wanted to, like at some point.
Oh,
maybe.
That's what I was gonna say. I'm glad you said something like that because that just made me remember what I wanted to say. I think it was Jared that said something in our private chat the one day, in our messenger chat, and he said, "How cool would it be if the people who met on our dating show ended up getting married someday?" And they're like, "Oh, their grandkids are like, oh, how'd you meet? Oh, well, we met by being on a dating game for this
Oh,
podcast."
I said that.
named
I said that
Sons."
the other night. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I
was you
saw
that
that.
said that? I
Yeah.
couldn't remember
Yeah.
if it was you or Jared.
Yeah.
But how cool would that be to like have something like that be someone's memory about our show?
We can make them NDT wedding bands.
Dude, I've done a wedding before. I've officiated a wedding before. Well, vow renewal. And I would totally go online and get ordained to marry people. It would be super cool.
It'd be sick.
Actually, she was in chat before, Alley Cat.
Then you could
They
be
came
Holy
up-
Man.
They came up for the Holy Con, and
The
I helped
Holy
her.
Man.
Yeah, and I helped her and her husband renew their vows. And I teared up a little bit, and I had trouble getting through it, man. I did all kinds of shit before that. You know, I did the Twitch streams, I did the podcast, and still, this was the hardest thing for me to do. It was tough. Could just buy a hoodie or 7, for one every day.
Okay, Justin.
Listen, you'll do the dating show, but here's the thing. The dating show is going to have to be people that are kind of local to us in the Northeast PA area. I'd say tri-state. People that could get to each other to have a date.
I think the only way we could do it another way is if we did it where we had people shut their cameras off.
Well, no, I'm not talking about doing it live or like in person, but like they would have to be in the same listening area so that they
No
could meet
doubt.
up.
Yeah, right.
Once they won the date. But that's exactly how I want to do it, is have the contestants turn their cameras off.
I mean,
I
if
wish-
someone wants to fly from Australia to Northeast PA for a dinner and a movie, feel free. But
Yes,
that's just
100%.
craziness.
100%.
Marcy,
Thank God I'm out. The pressure just put on there.
Marcy.
Opie Bridenstine. Bills, Chiefs, Browns, Eagles, Lions, Cowboys. Oh my. I don't know what you're going for there.
Save,
All your winners?
I think that's his picks.
Those are all your picks?
Yeah,
Yeah.
We'll save that for Sunday.
Marcy, yes, what kind of nonsense here tonight? Hey, yes, it's just a little pop-up stream. We're not doing an actual show. We're just hanging out, chilling, having a good time. Let us know what's on your mind. If you have any questions for us, feel free to shoot and ask away. Hang
Corey,
out
I'm
with
sure
us for a little bit.
I'm sure you remember her, right?
Marcy? Yeah, absolutely.
So
I like Marcy.
Marcy, tell
Marcy's
tell
cool.
Corey about your Nelly concert experience. Marcy's the one behind that.
Oh, I got to meet him and got to
And
be
what
the
else?
first one. First.
At the Cove?
Front
Oh man,
row
yeah, I got
center at
front
the
row
Cove.
seats right at Cove, and one of my biggest. I know it's kind of random, but one of my biggest favorite artists is Nelly, and someone
Lori.
here hooked me up with front row seating right in front of the concert. It was absolutely amazing. One of my best times I've ever had. And
And what
it
else?
was
What
amazing.
else did you get out of that?
Some guy gave me some shoes that were signed by Nelly.
Signed Air Jordan 10
Bruh.
black charcoals.
Nice.
Yes, I
By
have those
Nelly.
things.
Nice. That's
We put
awesome.
some work in. It was a good night for you, though. The best part was Danielle White Girl dancing in front row.
See, Marcy, I knew I liked you when I worked there.
Marcy is
Knew it.
great people. Great
Yeah,
people.
she's sweet.
my company
She was
delivers,
always nice to me.
delivers beer there.
Not everybody was nice to me there, but she was. Lori asked, "Dating show? What? When? Huh?" So, Lori,
Stay
the original
We're trying.
idea was to have Justin be the one people were vying for a date for. But
He's a bitch.
when we decided to officially roll with the idea, we've been teasing since before my baby was born. We've been teasing since before Mila was born. And I finally went to pull the trigger the other day. And last week's episode, we were busting on Justin for so long about it. And after the show, he's like, I don't know if I could do that. So he might be out of the running because he may or may not have an interest.
He does.
I
He's
don't want to
scared.
put him or her on the spot. I don't know exactly what's happening with that situation. I hope something good comes from it, but let's not get upset because we still want to do this. We need volunteers though. So I need someone that wants to be on the show, and then I need 3 contestants that want to try to win a date with them.
Tommy, does this woman truly exist?
She does, and I know who she is.
Yeah, we can confirm.
Yeah, we Facebook stalked, so yes.
That's exactly what we did.
I didn't because I already know who it is.
I did, Jared did, and so did Mark. We
I did,
started
yeah.
immediately. It's like,
Yeah.
well, we got to see who this is.
Fucking
I don't
Andy-
usually do that.
NDT FBI over here. Jesus.
24-0 Bills.
That a boy. I can what? Oh, hey, Justin.
There you go, Justin. Me.
He picked the woman himself.
Yeah, we did not pick this woman for Justin. He has someone in real life that he's been hanging out with. I don't know. I'm not giving away details or saying more than needs to be said because I don't know exactly what's going on. But he doesn't want to be on the show. So we need someone in his place. So if you know of somebody, guys, if you know of somebody who would like to be on this dating show game, we would really love to do one for sometime around Valentine's Day. And if we can get this together, if we can get either a guy or a girl, it doesn't matter, and 3 contestants that want to try to win a date with them, if we can pull this off, then for the winners, and yes, I'm including the person that's on the show as a winner because they're getting a date. We want to help pay for a dinner for them. Justin out here making excuses. Far! What are you doing? Aren't you doing something else right now? Randy, what's up? Go Bills.
Corey, go look at the last banner I made and make sure that's accurate. This is where we can put that up and people can start sending things in.
I don't know which one you just made. Is it under sports?
Yeah.
Yeah, did you put it on?
Oh, that's why.
Yep.
Yeah.
We keep talking this. We might as well just put the email address out there and let them start sending their shit in if we're gonna do this this way.
That's the one. That is the one.
Oh, fucking steam ahead, baby.
Oh, my lovely wife is tuning in.
But we will end this in 5 minutes. I can spare. Randy's watching Marcy drink beer. Oh, baby. Justin, now I got to pull up.
Randy.
Hold on. Give me a second, homie.
That's Marcy's husband. I love that dude. Randy, I miss your face, bro.
Shit, Justin. Making me do shit while I'm doing shit.
I'm sorry.
I'm a man. I don't multitask, bro. Multitasking is for women.
It's for the ladies.
God damn it.
Completely inaccurate.
Oh, I'm so happy now.
Did you get a refill?
Yeah, but then
right.
Danielle saw I was empty, so she brought me some.
Sent, Justin. What?
She's multitasking.
I was actually asked by the wife if I could do this earlier because she didn't want me on later than 9:30 because she wants our daughter to actually get some sleep tonight, and I am loud. My daughter's room is right through that wall, and apparently I'm loud and I keep her awake. Mila says, "Hi, Daddy." Oh, hi, baby Mila. I'm sure Mila will be upstairs at some point tonight. She always comes up for these streams.
Is Regs
say
awake?
hello.
She's next door at our neighbor's house playing with the twins.
Oh, okay.
Noise.
Yeah.
Noise.
Yeah,
What time are you guys going tomorrow? You going to do the whole day? You going early?
Yeah, we're going early. We have a gymnastics show that we're going to, a gymnastics competition that we're going to watch someone perform in, and then my niece. And then after that, we're staying at the water park, and then we're going to. So was Mark yelling touchdown? Yes, I know. The one night we had Reagan almost asleep, and then I yelled touchdown Eagles when we were doing that.
Oh, no,
Yeah, no, I woke her up. She wanted to jump kick me. But anyway, yeah. So we're gonna go over and we're gonna stay at the water park and stuff like that for our anniversary and drink at the swim up bar that
I was just gonna say you're gonna pool most of the time.
Yeah, I'm gonna be at the I guess we have a cabana, so with a hot tub in it.
Ooh.
So I might be.
What time is visiting hours?
That sounds fucking fancy, dude.
Yeah, I've never been there. I'm excited.
Me neither. But I might. We should crash it, Corey.
Yeah, no, maybe.
Go down for a road trip. Let's go for a road trip tomorrow.
Do I have to take my shirt off?
No, I'm totally pulling that Adam Sandler. I'm leaving my shirt on.
I don't like to take my shirt off. You know how long it's been since I took my shirt off in public?
Listen,
Listen,
It's been a long
if
time.
I want to come, we're coming.
Okay,
So I told my wife last night.
That's right, stepdaddy. That's right. We should make a
I think
movie
Karen
instead of
missed that one.
stepbrothers, stepfathers. What'd you say, Corey?
Huh? I said that's what I told my wife last night.
Oh, look who might be trying to join us.
No way. We should leave him out there in the hole.
Look
Look at that.
You on break, homie?
Bro,
Fucking Yeti.
no, I stepped out the side fucking door
Oh,
to
you're-
fucking clear this shit up. By the way, it
We
is
cleared
weird
it up.
being a guest here.
We
I
cleared it
can't
up for
control
you.
shit. What's up?
We
I
cleared it
can't
up for
hear.
you.
All I'm seeing is comments. So look, it ain't happening. Not with me.
You can't
He
control
hasn't
it?
paid attention. We already cleared it up. Don't worry, I'll make an official video for you too.
Yeah, that never goes well with you assholes.
Hail the gangs all year.
Yes.
Baby.
There's Mila.
There's Mila.
Huh?
This is hers. Success, but I have to make it talk.
You have to make it talk.
Yeah, like
She likes her Cookie Monster.
That's awesome.
So Justin, I still think you're in, right?
I'm what?
You're in. You're in to be a
In for
contestant?
what?
The show.
What show?
The dating.
The
game.
dating show. The dating
No.
game.
I'll be a part of it, but I'm not.
So
in
you're
it, no.
saying you're off the market.
I wouldn't say that, but
Oh,
I'm not. I'm not fucking shit up.
Why?
So how close is it to you being off the market?
I don't know. I'm terrible at reading this shit. All right, let's just be real.
Do you want me to put some words in for you?
Yeah, but Johnny said,
No,
"Did
no,
you
you're
find a
good.
man for Justin?"
Asshole Chris already did.
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh.
He already did. Oh yeah, that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he kind of put you.
Look at
on
me,
blast a
lad.
little bit.
She got really scared.
He's fucking horrible reading it.
I don't know what happened, but she just got so scared. Her face.
It's Justin. She saw Justin and got scared
She saw Justin and got scared. He's fucking horrible at reading
because
it.
she can't hear.
She sees Uncle Justin and she's like,
Hi, Lori.
It's a Yeti.
"Could you hear her, Lori? This microphone doesn't pick up a whole lot in the background, so maybe you heard her, maybe you didn't." She was trying to be loud though.
Lori, no. Lori, no. I'm not in it.
Lori, do
If
you know
things
anybody who
change, I'm
wants to do it?
100% down for it.
If
And y'all
you-
know that.
If you know anybody who needs a date for Valentine's Day,
I
they
do.
wanna
He's
be
in
on it.
chat right now. He's in chat right now.
and
Oh,
he
he's-
says no too.
He said no too. He likes his single
Yeah,
life.
he doesn't have a choice.
Sure he does.
I didn't have a choice.
Johnny
He
said
may
you
have found a
man.
man.
Tell him, Johnny.
says the man who's going to help us out with the parade next year.
Johnny Gus Gus.
Oh wait, though, do we have to get candy? Do we have to get candy if we're going to be in the Halloween parade?
We'll start buying. it
Probably.
You
But
wanna
you
start,
You need
can't-
people to walk.
now.
start
You need people
saving
to
up.
walk.
But we need
people
to
walk.
outdo every float. We need to have full size candy.
That's no problem. But you can't throw that anymore. They don't want people running out in the road.
No, you got to walk.
It's because you're going to hit them. They're afraid of people getting welts, man.
That's why you learn how to catch.
Justin Brady's burying you right now.
We'll have.
I know he is.
I
know
don't
he is.
We could put friends and like we could have friends of the show help out with the flow. We don't have to do this alone.
Mm-mm.
We wouldn't even be a show if these people weren't watching us. So if they want to help us with the parade next year, they can help us with the parade.
Here's Johnny. He'll run him over first.
I usually ride my motorcycle in every year.
Here's the problem with giving candy out.
You could work
walking
with us. You could be
alongside.
right behind us. Sorry, Aaron.
That's okay. People, the kids are more interested in the candy than not seeing what's on the float. They're worried
Yes.
about the candy, so you're distracting one way or the other.
And see that was kind of one of my thoughts yesterday when I was thinking about it. I'm like, man, we're gonna be in a family-friendly parade promoting our podcast, and we're not necessarily a family-friendly podcast. So
Is this a good idea?
yeah,
Absolutely.
well,
We just have to tone it down a little bit.
Reaper's Revenge has been in it.
Yeah. Well, they're
Several
dressed up in
times.
costumes, though. They're not potty mouths.
We're not being potty mouths while we're there.
Who the fuck's not a potty mouth?
Okay. With the exception of the Yeti, we pretty much control ourselves.
Aaron and I try to tone it back.
We
for
should
our
all
sports show.
be in the parade with Stanley Cups. I'm just
Okay.
saying that.
I want to do a theme. I want to do Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and Justin, you need to dress up as Yukon Cornelius.
I'm down.
It's silver.
Always down for
It's all
that,
about
but not
silver
the-
now.
dating show.
I'm down. Listen, let me clarify. You're a dickhead, Mark. I gotta get back in. I am down, but shit came up. Corey knows. We have been talking about it for a year,
But you're
and
not
I
sharing
am
with
down to do
everyone
it if the circumstances lead to that, and they're not right now. We'll see.
else. Justin, I noticed that too. We see there. Here's his ear again. Thank God you clean it.
It's the only way I can hear because I don't have my fucking earbuds today.
Someone give a little peek for him. Oh my gosh.
Shout out to
Guys, so
Johnson
I'm
and
gonna-
Johnson.
I'm going to save $5 from every paycheck now so that I can afford candy for the Halloween parade.
That's ridiculous.
Shit.
Go to Sam's Club. I'll get some big bags.
Even that, man, you run out. There's so many kids. You run out so fast, man.
You won't. Yeah, you'd have to give out like one sweetheart to each kid.
Bro, yeah, dude, I went in the parade for the Santa parade with my company. And we had a shit ton of candy. And the first 2 blocks, there was like nobody there. And like I couldn't peek around and see all the way up in front of me. So I didn't know how many people were there. And I'm like, wow, really? Not that many people come out for the Santa parade. That's kind of crazy. And then we got up to the 3rd block. No, the 600 block. And I'm like, I've been giving out way too much candy.
Mary.
Because there was no one there, so I just fucking started handing out a shit ton. Oh, Justin got in trouble.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
I
gone.
heard hello, right? It was all she said was hello.
Yeah, and he's like, you've seen his face too. He went,
Oh, I just had a message from my mom. That was your mom's voice? Yeah, she sounds manly. Barrett Township still throws candy. Nice.
that'd be cool to go down there and branch out a little bit.
Gonna have Gustafson and Sons towing with Nonsense and Deep Thoughts podcast. Yep. This is gonna be a delightful show for the parade. We're gonna do an amazing job. Mark, remember when we did the parade with Nicky Nick and we did the fucking Ghostbusters theme?
oh man,
We
that was
stopped.
a blast.
We stopped in front of the bank and got out and did our whole little skit that we had set up
Yep.
for it. Man, that was cool. That was fun.
Yeah, I had fun doing that. That was a blast. And then the year after that, we did. I don't know. Were you part of the Transformers?
No.
Well, the worst part is so I left Nick in charge of getting my Megatron costume, and he got me like size large, which would be okay now. But then I was in like 4XL, 5XL clothing, and it was all spandex. It was not a pretty sight.
No.
It was not a pretty sight watching me try to run out of the bus in Megatron spandex costume at 400 pounds.
I don't know why. I thought you were going to tell me he got you a Megatrans costume instead of a Megatron costume.
Guys are fucked up.
Trambo. The Rambo.
Rambo.
Oh my god.
I love it.
Oh man. Yeah.
And we're going to be on a show with kids, or we're going to be in a parade with kids.
We'll be toned down. Very nice. Very appealing.
Mhm.
Now, okay, so now we've got a lot of awesome listeners in our own local area here. We got to branch out to like the Hawley area, Waymart area, but I want to start branching out into Scranton area, get to that bigger metro area, and see what happens.
We'd have to go.
Locals.
We'd have to go to someplace establishment or something and do a show there.
No, I want to get around and start talking to people. I mean, it helped a bit in town here, actually getting out and about, going and doing people-y things instead of staying inside and doing anxiety things. It's
Correct.
Getting outside of your comfort zone. It's difficult at times, but when you're doing something like this, you kind of force yourself to do it.
Oh,
Justin, get him in here, man.
or we'll go to
Yeah,
there.
dude.
Maybe we can go
Bro,
check them out.
Justin, if you want to meet up with me this weekend, I can give you a shit ton of business cards if you want to hand them out to people for me. Or put them in whatever buildings you go to for these sports things you do.
I usually Justin at basketball on Mondays or Thursdays. I didn't go this Thursday because my knee was bothering me, and I'm still debating about Monday because the Eagles are on. But if you give them to me then too, Corey, if you want, I can just drop them off to him as well. I usually see Justin.
I still
at least
have
once week.
I've been thinking about this too. I got to get out and about because I still have a shit ton of cards that I need to give out. I have a bunch of stickers too. I need to order some more stickers. I only got 100 pack, but I mean, I want to make sure they're not getting thrown in the fucking trash. Make sure people put them on their shit.
And I know
Cars
I know a couple of establishments, and I have connections to get us into a couple of establishments if you want over there. I know a few places.
I do want to, Johnny. I do want to go out to a couple of bars and talk to some people, leave some business cards there. I've left business cards in a couple different locations in town, not nearly enough. I don't always have the time to get into town and go see people. I help run the Social Sports along with my friend who helps me run it, owns the Scranton Comedy Club. Ooh, man, me and Aaron were talking about this the other day. Like we start out as a variety show. We're a variety show. We talk about a bunch of different shit, but apparently we're kind of more of a comedy show anymore.
The tide's turning a little bit.
Maybe we roll in that direction. Wayne County Imaging, you want a sticker? I will do a sticker swap with you if you have a sticker of your own. I would 100% do that. Actually, Wayne County Imaging, if you want to let me know your first name so I can call you by your first name instead of your business, that would be cool. But my wife actually, I think, has a gift card for you that we won at a craft fair maybe or something last year. She said it to me last week when she saw your name pop up. And she's like, I wonder if that's still valid. I believe we still have a gift card for you. Think about it. Maybe you go to a show in the back and do like a podcast before during the show. Just an idea.
Interview some of the comedians.
That would be really cool because, guys, just in case you didn't know, our shining moment on this show came last year in December. We got to welcome in Dave Landau, a professional comedian, a touring stand-up comedian. At the moment that he was on our show, he was also third chair with Steven Crowder. They're countrywide famous, YouTube famous, not anymore because YouTube hates them. Fucking Rumble famous, fucking podcast / talk show. He was on season 8 of Last Comic Standing. He has Normal World now. If you go onto YouTube and look up Normal World, he's on that. He's an absolutely amazing comic, and he joined us for a show, a couple of fucking nobodies. He gave us almost an hour of his time, and it was fantastic. If you guys haven't listened to that episode, it is episode 15. Go back and listen to it. He was a rock star, man.
I watched that the other day, actually, just to rewatch.
Did you?
It. Yeah.
What if you try to have a sit down with Adam Owens? I mean,
Johnny, that's a great idea.
That wouldn't be bad. I reached out to George Schmidt before the holidays, and I have to get in touch with him again. But I think he might join us eventually. So I'll get one of those guys on. Adam Owens, I believe, just sent me a friend request recently on Facebook, which I found strange. I'm like, I felt special. I'm like, oh, look, he's reaching out to me. He wants to be my friend on Facebook. He must have seen the show or something. And Alex is like, oh, he sent me one too. I was like,
he's got like 8,000 friends on Facebook.
I was like, damn it.
So fucking marketing. 612.
Yeah, marketing strategy. Fuck. I thought we were finally getting our name out there, man.
With all the spam messages we've been getting, it's getting out there.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean,
Justin.
Listen, unfortunately, that's how it has to work in the beginning. Like, I see a lot of these guys. Listen, I see a lot of these pages, a lot of these podcasts, and a lot of shows, and other, Twitch streamers and shit like that. You look at their pages and their channels, and their follower count matches their follow count, or it's very close. And that tells me that they go to these pages and these sites that do follow for follow. If you follow my page, I'll follow your page. And that's how they grow it up. But they don't get the interaction that way. So it's not natural. It's not organic. It's not organic growth. And your platforms will notice that and they will throttle your content because of it. I don't want that. I don't want that kind of growth. So what I do instead is I piss off the people on my friends list because I constantly post shit about my podcast and I constantly invite people to the page. And I constantly tell y'all, hey man, all you got to do is invite your friends. You come to our page, click the 3 little dots in the top right, then you click invite friends. When the next page pops up, there's a little square in the top corner there. It says invite all. You click that box and then you send invites and you invite your entire friends list. Is your entire friends list going to follow us? Nah, they're not going to follow us. They're going to be like, what the hell is this? But enough people will. Enough people will follow. And they might find one of their new favorite things to watch, man, because I'm telling you, this is a lot more fun than Netflix and Hulu.
Oh, absolutely.
Sorry, guys. I monologued a little bit.
No, you're good.
Hold on. Jack, are you still? I'm not going to call. I know his real name, but Jack Napier, are you still in here? So this comment, I'm going to have this guy film a video, and I'm gonna send it to you guys. There's a reason why I showed that comment. It was the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. I can't say it on here. That's how bad it is. Justin, you have to record a video and send it to me.
Jack, you mean?
Oh, sorry, Jack. He likes to go with this Jack Napier bullshit. Whatever. I don't care. Justin, send me a video in my messenger so I can send it to these guys in our group chat with what Shanti said to you, because that was, oh my god. You'll understand when you see
what.
it.
Who said?
His girlfriend.
Oh, I thought. Okay, you said Ashanti.
Shanti.
I thought you said Ashanti, and I'm like, isn't that a singer?
Yeah, no. Yeah, Justin, tell the whole story in a video and send it to me in Messenger. I want to send it to the group tonight, if you can. She had some hormonal things going on when she was pregnant, and she was very needy in certain areas.
That's the best. She must have had a girl.
No. They had a boy, Kyson.
Oh, because normally when they're having a girl, they got all that extra estrogen, and it makes them a little extra riled up.
Yeah, no. So I can't wait to.
Danielle, what happened? Is she still in here?
Needy for the meaty. So he's he told me this at work. I laughed for days.
Needy for the meaty. I fucking love that. Can we steal that and put that on a shirt? Can we put that on some of our merch, please?
Oh crap, she
With,
is
like,
on here. Shit.
Can we put that on a shirt with like an image of a steak or something? Can
He
we
won't
use
care
that
as
for
long
merch?
as we cut him in on it. We'll put a big like ring of sausage on
And-
there. Needy for the meaty.
Guys, here's the other thing about going to visit the Trendy Forbes and grabbing some gear and using code NDT. The more that you guys grab off of her, and the more it supports us, but that also means the more giveaways we get to do.
Mm-hmm.
So the more we earn through her, the more gear we can get to give out. And maybe eventually we do more than just, NDT gear. We could do actually this shirt here. I got off of her. I got off of Trendy Forbes. I wear I wear a lot of Trendy Forbes stuff. There's a lot of patriotic stuff. There's a lot of stuff your wives will love. Like my wife, I can't tell you how much crap this woman has bought off of the Trendy Forbes over the last year. She buys like all of our shirts from her. All of them. It's absurd. But I'm going to tell you, it's comfortable as all hell. And you can get almost any design you want. If you have a design in your head that you want to, see if you can get it on a shirt, all you got to do is reach out. Talk to Jen. She could hook you up. Fuck, my meaty fell off.
Needy for the meaty. I'm on it. I like it.
Justin, I got you. I'm gonna buy the first shirt for you once we get the design done. Since he gave us permission.
Justin's still on here, so I don't think he got fired. Does anybody know? Nope, see?
Oh yeah, when you place the order, you got to get us money. I got to get you money too for our stuff.
Yeah, I got to get you money too. Well, my wife's got to get you money because she makes it all. So.
I don't know when you place that order. I already put the order in. I'm waiting for an invoice, but I'm also waiting to make sure. I'm also waiting to make sure our new design logo works. The one that she originally had, when blown up, it was a little
grainy,
little blurry, little grainy. So we had Fire redo it.
So my wife just put squats, no thoughts. That's on my personal training page because Ironclad personal training. So I might have to reach out and have her see if she can make me a shirt like that. And we might do it for like those races that we do.
There you go.
So that's what I think we'll have to reach out and do it.
Listen, and if you guys listen, I'm not going to say if, because I know that your wives do like this kind of shit, because mine does. They like hosting these parties on Facebook. Why? Because if they host a party, then they can earn free stuff, whether it's Pampered Chef or what was it? The jewelry parties or the Tupperware parties or whatever the hell the women do. This one's actually cool because it could benefit the whole family. All right. You can get cool shirts. You can get tumblers, especially with NDT logos on them. All right. Pretty cool. You can host a party. The more stuff you get people to buy, the more stuff you get for free. So make sure you follow the Trendy Forbes over on Facebook as well and ask her about hosting a party. You can get a representative to be the rep for your party, and they will be the ones to push it, invite people, and help you get some stuff. Man. Fired? No, I was actually trying to put the supervisor on the show. I get away with murder here.
I wish that could happen.
This is going to be a shirt. You see this, right? See? Something amazing came out of tonight, guys. We got a new design for a t-shirt.
Needy for the meaty, baby.
What about a live show at the Wayne County Fair? We were discussing possibly getting a booth at the Wayne County Fair or going in on a booth with somebody. But the thing is, it'll probably be for an entire week, and we can probably not commit to that.
I got vacation time, bro.
I do
can
too.
Try to figure something out too.
I do too, but I don't have a lot of it, and I only have enough to, like, I'm getting another vacation in this year. This is gonna be my first family vacation in a couple years, so I got to take that. So I don't know how much time I'll actually have, but I know I can't take a full week off for the fair.
No, but I know between four of us, dude, we should be able to cover it.
If we could do something, if we could figure it out, and it's feasible at the time, I would like to. But what I need is assurance that this is something we actually have support for.
Yeah.
Because it's tough to invest money when I don't have money. It's so tough.
Absolutely.
But I have, like, I get so much anxiety about it, man. I get so much anxiety.
Chris said he'd help us out too. That we'd appreciate that, brother.
No service up there would vary the issue. It would make it difficult. I'm assuming he's trying to say no service. Like, have to connect. They have to have. They have to have Wi-Fi up there, don't they?
I don't know. I can ask Sammy. I also have the hotspot that I could use for my phone.
Yeah, but
the problem is the cell tower is right up the hill from there, and it gets so congested with all the people.
Yes, and well, the other thing is, the Central Park has those Wi-Fi things there now, don't they? Like a shit ton of Wi-Fi routers placed around the park.
No idea.
I don't know. I wonder if they are doing that in the fairgrounds, because that would be dope.
Yeah, I don't know.
I would donate my days off to help you all out.
Yeah, because Chris said he'd help us. That would be cool. But it
would be cool to do a live show there. If we could pull something like that off, if we could do a live show from the fair, like on their little side stage, damn it. There's the other problem. We would really have to mind our P's and Q's.
Right. Because
it would have to be a PC show. We could manage it. Can Justin?
Yeah. No.
We'd have to give him a muzzle or a shock collar.
Oh, how great would that be?
I want in charge of the shock collar.
You remember? Remember like in the South Park where they put that V-chip in Cartman, and every time he swore, he'd just get shocked?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that would be Justin. Every time he just open his mouth, we'd hit him with a zapper. I'm not saying that one of the three of us wouldn't get shocked either, because we let it slip here and there. But
so now we have two ideas of what we could do for the fair. I feel like, does anybody know if the Wayne County Fair, if you want to stand, do you have to have it for an entire week? Do you have to get it for the entire week, or can you get it for like a weekend? They'd probably make you buy it for the whole week.
Most likely, I think when
you'd have to buy the space.
I believe.
And it's not going to be cheap. If we could figure out what that pricing would be.
Chris,
Chris,
you're not. Chris and I will control the collars for all four of you.
I say I could be good, but I mean, I could possibly slip. I might slip up.
Johnny, shut up.
Let her up the golf cart. We could jump.
So,
I want to hear this story.
This
is security golf cart.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So they never closed the fairgrounds down ever. And this, I think, Johnny, correct me if I'm wrong. It was like a Wednesday or a Thursday, right in the middle of the weekend. It was just torrential downpours, and they closed the fair down, but the security guys still had to stay there. Johnny's already freaking out. Well, they had the hell drivers ramps set up to do on the horse racing track. I'm not saying anything else, but Yeah.
No, you can't start it and not finish.
Well, we may or may not have gotten in trouble for spinning out the golf cart in the mud and trying to jump it over one of these ramps on the horse racing track.
I would have.
And I don't think it was so much that we were jumping the golf cart. I don't think they wanted us to mess the track up for the horses because we were putting some pretty big ruts out there. But
No, that
it
makes
was
sense.
bad. But yeah,
But how do they do that with the monster trucks and the demos?
they do that on the
they're
inside.
in the inside. Yeah.
The actual racetrack itself on the
Oh,
outside
yeah,
is where they
yeah,
do the
okay.
race cars and the horses. But that was a fun night.
Like, how cool would that be if we could get to call like the horse races or some shit?
That I was
Oh
going to
my
suggest
God.
because that's cool. But those people, let me tell you something about those horse racers. Those people are so serious. It's like 70-year-old ladies at bingo.
Yeah. Yeah, you
They're
know
not
what?
going to let us
Mike-
talk.
Bro, my grandmother used to go to those all the time. She would have her dimes that she would bet on it. As the guy would come around, he would take their cards. My goodness.
Yep.
But
no,
yeah,
they-
so
Guess
to-
I didn't need a Stanley.
I needed another drink. I was gonna text the wife and be like, hey, can you send our daughter up with another one of these? Because I didn't fill my cooler. I was a dumbass this evening. But what would you prefer? Would you prefer to set up a little stand for the week and pass out business cards and do that, or would you prefer to try to do one live show?
I think we could do both. I
I'm
think we're gonna
asking
get
what
more-
you would prefer.
I
Well,
think we'll
maybe
get more-
maybe this year try the show and see how that goes.
I think we'll get more interactions with a stand.
I think so.
But just
You get more You can definitely
Traffic.
get more traffic.
Not
if we're
always,
there-
because
and
I
there-
did it with Nick. I did it with Nick when we did that thing, and when we did the photo booth. Was his stand for the DJ business,
Mhm.
and Danielle and I did. We were on the. We went in, and some days you got a decent amount, but a lot of times you don't. They don't unless they have interest to come into you. They don't stop. They
And
don't
see,
stop to look.
That
or
was
talk
my
to you.
that was my thought and my concern and my worry about if we put up a stand, are we wasting money? Because we're not there to make money. We can't make money off of it unless at that point we do have some clothing from our sponsor that we can sell and try to get back into the show. But how are we going to draw people in? And are we going to be standing there trying to talk to people and pull people in and tell them about the show? Or would it be easier to just show them the show?
Mhm. I think that might be, unless you do like you
Read that
said,
last
like we
comment.
have some shirts or something like that.
If
That's a
I
good
may make a
suggestion.
suggestion, instead of getting a booth at the fair set up in a parking spot just outside of the fair, like a tailgate party, You
Around
know
the
what?
pits in the
Dan,
middle.
Dan, right? If I'm remembering already, Dan,
it's
right?
Dan.
Yeah,
I don't-
Dan
they,
said-
they might
yeah.
they might throw us out for that.
It's a good. What if we? No,
It's worth a conversation.
You know what? Because if it is a good idea, we would probably have to touch base with some of the board that runs the fair.
You
But
know who
they
runs
would
like all
probably-
the parking and shit, right?
Sammy.
Yeah. So he might.
But if we're gonna treat it like a stand, are they going to charge us for staying there and setting up?
Right.
We can talk to them and ask and find out.
Yeah.
Their
Then
front
you-
porch
well,
is
right,
actually perfect.
Exactly, right? Like set up right in the front porch, right in
In the
lawn, like
driveway.
Danielle just said.
Wave as they go by.
She's amazing, by the way. Brought me refilled my Stanley.
Dan, I could hook you up with some cards and stickers this weekend if you want. I got you. I'm only out in Beach Lake. We're 110% local.
Yeah, we could set up outside of our house when the long line of traffic.
Especially at night.
Oh my god, it's so
We
bad.
could
I
start
hate coming
interviewing
home
people
that
that are stuck in the traffic, get all pissed off.
Yeah.
Oh,
I hate coming
awesome.
home that week from work. Takes forever to get to my house.
No doubt.
You know, get yourself ready with some slushies, Mark. Walk around to these cars stuck in traffic, hand them slushies and be like, courtesy of the Nonsense and Deep Thoughts podcast.
just hand them
friends."
out.
We'll have an NDT slushy maker. Let's do it.
You just get a skin and wrap it around your slushy maker.
If they do change, it's not like you'd have to pay for a week or even a day or two. if they change what?
I think she meant
Thank
if they
you.
charge, if they do
Oh,
charge.
they charge.
Oh,
They
probably.
do. Okay, that makes more sense.
I
Not
thought
your
about it for a
fault.
second too.
Phones are freaky. They mistype things all the time. Ask these fat sausages right here. If they do charge, yeah,
Yeah,
it's
Aaron.
not like you'd have to pay for a week or even a day or two. Yeah,
It's always my
and it
fault.
could work. It could work. And we do like tailgates, but I don't think they'll allow us to drink out in that parking lot, will they?
We need to start tailgating at the football games too. Then.
Tailgate at
For
the
high
local
school.
high school games.
Yep. No beer.
Oh, you mean calmly tailgate
Yes,
with
no beer.
energy drinks.
no
Got you.
alcoholic beverages. Sorry, Mark.
Mixed
I'm
drinks,
sorry.
though. I could do mixed
I'm
drinks.
out.
I
No,
can do
you're
mixed-
not allowed to have alcohol on a school property.
Now
dude.
listen, I mean mixed drinks
You're not allowed
by
to do it. Allowed to
Iced
energy
tea.
drink with Gatorade. Okay,
This is
No,
iced tea.
no,
energy drink with Gatorade.
no. Your Gatorade is vodka.
Do you know I did that in college? That's how I rolled when I was at Penn State. Before the game, I would I would drink half of my Gatorade, and then I'd take my Monster, crack that bitch open, pour it into the rest of the Gatorade. And I'd drink my Monster with my fucking Gatorade. Fuck yeah.
This is Monster and Gatorade too.
Yes, 100%. You sound
Johnny.
like you might have a show from back of a cop car.
You boys can tailgate in the back of my Tahoe any day.
Yo, that we should do a podcast
Once
from there.
it's fixed.
I
We should
tried.
do a show.
I tried getting that approved, and it was met with a very, very big amount of pushback.
About doing a show from inside the cop car.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
That would be fun, but I
'Cause
get it.
That was
I get
actually an
it.
idea that we'd spun when the first time I came on with you guys.
Normally,
With
I
you and
love
Justin.
Justin. Pushback.
But they're like, "Well, what do you mean?" I'm like, "Well, they're local podcasters. Like, well, what exactly are you going to be talking about? Like, well, they want to see what it's like to be a cop and what. But what are you going to talk about? Like, I got so many questions. I'm like, yeah, this isn't going to fly. Like, well, we know with insurance and we have waivers for that. No, I don't think
These
this is
guys,
a good
you know what
idea.
they're gonna do? They're gonna say, "I know my laws. I do not consent to this."
Yeah.
We're gonna say the entire time.
Yep.
No.
The best
Backwards.
was when you met your goddaughter and she got in the back. She loved that, by the way, and she.
Oh,
interacted with
yeah,
me
I
for a
took-
little
I-
bit. Just-
What was that?
Gatorade
You guys were
stories.
just down at the park hanging out, right?
yeah, you just came and hung out, and
Yeah.
she loves seeing the car and stuff like
I
that.
I stole her and Lily and handcuffed them together, strapped them in the seatbelts in a brand new cop car, and drove them around town, and then brought them back to the park.
She
They loved
it. She, oh my god, she loved it.
That's cool.
That's stuff. That's the stuff that cops should be doing with these kids, though.
Oh,
Not
man.
handcuffing them. But,
Hey,
hey,
No,
yeah.
but
You want to take a ride? Let's go.
Woo woo.
well, like Isaac, because of you. Isaac wants to be a cop. Like he wants to be, he looks up to you, and that's not a bad thing, So
I had a really hard conversation with an adult young man that wanted to be a cop the other day, and kind of laid down the lay of the land and how things are now, and kind of changed his mind a little bit.
he's also he got into big into CO when Danielle was in the prison. So
It is not for the faint of heart.
Nope,
Anymore.
it's different.
You need to have a strong will if you're going to be a police officer these days.
And you got to have a sense of humor. Shane.
I've been handcuffed by Aaron a few times.
Shane was
Aaron,
very-
Talk about pushing back.
talk about stepdad, Aaron.
yeah.
Handcuffed.
Getting stuck
you
in a
handcuffed?
dryer. Wow, this sock is really far back in here. I don't know how I'll ever get out of this dryer.
I'm upset, Aaron. You didn't never handcuff me.
You have to
never
be an
asked.
Aaron, yes. Last 2 days in Scranton have been wild. I only heard
yes.
bits and pieces, Tommy.
I know
I only
quite a
heard
bit of
bits-
what's going on there. That's
bits and pieces.
crazy.
I know an officer was shot. I don't know the whole story. Aaron, do you know any? Like how it happened, why it happened?
And I'm
So-
sure you can't talk too much, or can you? I
Well,
don't know how that works.
I
It's
can-
an
well,
ongoing investigation, isn't it?
I'll tell you what I can tell you.
What's out
yes.
in the media?
Yes, Shane, I can jump over fences too. I might be fat, but I'm still limber.
I could
Prove
roll
it.
through them.
I wouldn't say I'm fat. I'm just big. But
Prove
anyway,
Yeah, me too.
early
Me three.
Thursday morning, there was a couple of shots fired called down in Scranton somewhere, and a police officer a detective was actually shot in the head.
Location.
So he's in stable condition, but he's also still critical, obviously, from what happened. But it was a juvenile. So I can't really get into too much more of it, but the guy seems to be okay.
Thank God.
The person that shot him was also injured. Neither one of them are dead, thank God. And I say that the most respectful way I can possibly, if you know what I'm going down there. But he got shot in the head. And he's good.
Was the suspect injured in the same fashion that Eric Frayne was injured upon his arrest?
No, he was shot. He was returned gunfire.
Good. I didn't say it. Good.
Yep.
I'm sorry, man. That's some bullshit, and he deserves everything.
It ended up being that
happens to him.
You guys saw the kid that was from Mayfield was on the news. He was tied to 2 other shootings in the area as well. So this is all gang-related activity that they're thinking it's all out there. But yeah, it's a mess, and it's a fucking shame. So I get pissed off when shit like that happens. So I'm gonna stop talking.
Yeah.
No, I
You and me both, man.
I immediately thought of you when I heard everything that was going on, but some of my intel too. But I didn't want to.
Well,
I know how you are, because I worry about you. Like you're one of your family to me, and I worry about you. And I was wondering how you're feeling with all that going on.
I always tell people you can control a situation up to a certain degree. How you act, how you treat people with respect, blah, blah, blah. But there's going to be a situation like that. There's nothing that you can do. These kids are people are assholes, and they were trying to get away and saw the cop and bop, whatever, and it's disheartening. It's just disheartening. It pisses me off, but there's always a situation where no matter how much you try to talk your way out of something or try to talk somebody down, it's not going to matter. So, thankfully, and unfortunately, this kid was like 26, 27 years old, the cop. He's got a newborn baby. He's like a year and a half years old. Like, come on. Like, it's fucked. It's fucked.
The morals that are being taught in today's society, or the lack thereof, is frightening.
Mm-hmm.
There's no concern for life at all. And the evil that these people are being brought up with is absurd. Like some of the videos that I've seen circulating social media these days, like the one video I saw was a bunch of like 4 and 5-year-old kids at a little birthday party, and they're dancing in ways little children shouldn't be dancing, to these trap songs and singing cuss words and stuff you don't want little kids to be shown or involved in. And it doesn't stop there. It's the kind of behavior that's being taught at home, man. Like kids are taught from a young age that cops aren't their friends anymore, and I fucking hate that so much.
No, it's ridiculous.
The whole defund the police movement that started years ago is the dumbest movement I've ever seen. It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in this country. You saw the mess that happened in the cities that really were big proponents of it in the beginning, right? Like just chaos, cops walking off the job saying fuck this, and then the city's going straight into chaos like fucking Armageddon. You too, Johnny. Have a good night, man.
You have a good night, John.
Gus.
And John, I do agree with you. It's only going to get worse, unfortunately. And then it makes you feel bad because I just said earlier, as a 3%er, believe in my right to bear arms. But that makes it harder for people like me that hope I never, ever have to use that right. But people just don't think. They don't care. They don't think about what actually happens. What could happen to that man that was doing that? Like, never. It's ridiculous.
So Justin asked biometrics at Storebridge. I've seen someone posting a lot about that today. You read Chris's before I read Justin's out loud. Have you seen the story about a company in Sweden 3D printing red meat? Over 110 restaurants in Germany are buying and selling it. No, is that what you're reading?
Yes.
That's kind of wild.
So Bridie knows when to throw a fucking monkey wrench in it and change the tide, because this whole conversation is kind of like and kind
Getting
of got
a
me a
little
little fired
somber.
up. Yeah, so like Chris just fucking like he probably Googled some random fucking thing and put it in there so we can laugh.
Bro, there is no chance in hell that I am ever going to consume synthetic meat. There's no chance in hell. It's not normal.
So
They
You're-
take the DNA and the cells of what the meat is, and they culture the meat in a lab. They create it.
if you're 3D printing it,
It's with DNA. Like it's
Right.
supposed to be actual muscular structure. It's supposed
No.
to be like a steak.
I have.
I went.
That's
I
how
went
they're
bad.
trying.
I went dirty. Is it so? Like, is it like a fleshlight? Like, Aaron knew where I was going when I.
I sure as fuck did. A flashlight.
It's
So
actually
like,
true. I think I sent him a video about it, and he's been obsessed with it since then.
Chris, I'll read it when we're done because I'll be consumed with this now. If it's that interesting to you, I know it's going to be interesting to me.
Rose, you are not going to sit here. They're trying to do this so that we don't have to farm as much anymore. They're trying to control our food source. There is nothing natural about trying to play God and create meat without the animal.
Yo, it
This
says
is not normal. It is not healthy. It should not be
Aaron's
consumed.
actually looking at. This
I'm reading
shit.
it. A factory
Yeah.
in Holland. Hold on. A factory in Holland 3D prints 500 tons of steak a month. Redefined Meat Company will supply German restaurants with printed filet.
Aaron, did you see that needy for the
Synthetic meaty. That's shirt number
Thank you,
2.
Kulak. I can't pronounce the Hawaiian name, so I don't know if you're local. You could totally give me your first name, because I'm not gonna pronounce that. I'll just call you Kai. All right, Kai.
Yeah, that's.
Kai Kalakai.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm
German
trying to
restaurants
pronounce
are
that.
already buying this meat from
Look that shit.
Redefine.
My God, fucking, it's not natural, man. You can't. This world's fucking stupid.
Ah,
Everyone trying to play God. We always need more. That we're not living like we're meant to live, and that, man, that I wanted that to be another actual episode topic of discussion. We are not meant to live in the fashion we are living right now. We are meant to live in small communities, small colonies. That's why I don't understand. To each their own, whatever. Good for you guys. I don't understand people who like living in cities. I'll never understand it. Living stacked on top of one another, like in New York City, LA, that kind of shit. I don't
I'll
get it.
tell you, the convenience factor's there, but it wears off for about 2 weeks in. You could get up in New York City any time of the day and get food, go get beer, water, soda, whatever you want, 3 o'clock in the morning. But that wears off because you got the ambulances and the fire trucks and the cop cars all over the place. It's loud. It's annoying. Nope, fuck that. No more.
I'm just happy Corey said living stacked on top of each other. That's. I want to be stacked on top of.
Don't push back. Nothing beats fresh air and trees. Damn right, Joel. And you
What's
know
up,
what? Not for
Joel?
nothing. If I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning and I drove 10 to 15 minutes down the road, I could have myself a friggin' snack from the grocery store or the gas station. And I live out in the country.
Yeah, that's true. You gotta go to Turkey Hill.
Well, no, he's a little bit close. It wouldn't be Turkey Hill. It would be
The old Quick Joe's.
Browns, right?
Oh, that's right. I
No,
forgot
Browns
that.
isn't 24/7.
Oh, they're not.
No, old Quick Joe's, I think, might still be though. They're the Paw Pack Deli now, I think.
Yeah,
Fuck NYC. I was there twice.
I know,
in
I
the last 2
delivered
weeks, and
there,
that's
too.
enough for a few more. I can't do NYC. I went
this.
once or twice with Alex on bus trips. Philly is fucking filthy. I don't like it.
So,
I went-
Chris,
ahead.
you're not going to go for a few more years. I got Yankee Red Sox tickets. You want to go this spring?
I thought we were going.
Shh. I'll see if he says
You-
yes. You're coming
You're
too. I
cheating
have an
on
extra
me.
one. I have an extra one.
Oh, you haven't. I'm coming too.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You stacked on top of me.
But I'm calling him out. He says he's not going to go for a few more years.
Tommy says I wouldn't be able to live near the trains. Way too loud. Like Justin
Just
loud.
like Justin.
that is like take my earphones off kind of loud. Like, holy shit. In the city, you most likely don't own a car or have a yard. Totally different lifestyle. And I know that there are people that enjoy that. And all I got to say is, how the fuck do you like that? Like, I got this, simple enough home. I bought it for fucking $78,000, and I have an acre of property. I could grow my own food. I could have my own animals, and I could do whatever the fuck I want for the most part. I got to light shit on fire if I want out in my yard. Do what I want.
See, I can't do that, but I love having a little bit of a yard. The kids can go out back.
Yours butts up to the river. You could go fishing when you want.
Exactly. Like I love having a little bit of a yard. The kids go out back. We were playing kickball. We play wiffle ball. We do stuff like that. It's awesome. Like I couldn't imagine not having that.
Jack says he's from New York. It's a perfect city if you're used to it. If you're from PA, it's not for you. It's definitely not for me.
No.
I every time I go into a city, I get back into this area and then I breathe a sigh of relief. I'm like, oh, thank God for country roads, man. Like, it is violent when you're driving in a city. It is violent. I fucking can't do it. Fucking ridiculous. The train runs right behind my house. It's actually soothing, but the metro in NYC, nah, that's a whiny squeak like nails in a chalkboard.
Chris wants you to switch those tickets to Fenway.
I'd go to Boston. I've never been.
Dude, I had a blast when I went there for that race, man. That was amazing.
I'd do it. Hey, Justin, you can't go to the Fenway trip unless you go on the dating game.
I had to drive to JFK to pick up and drop off a friend from Germany who was here for the holiday, Chris says.
Yeah, that's
sounds awful.
City driving's a bitch.
Sorry about that.
But yeah, I like doing. Tom says the bus
Right.
trips for baseball games are decent. They're a few hours and you're out of there. I don't mind whenever I go to like a football game
So
or a
much
baseball
easier.
game. I usually do a bus trip because then you can go, you can tailgate, you can drink, and then you have a few hours to sleep it off
Mhm.
before you have to come
Yeah.
home. No,
You have
I
to deal
agree
with the
that.
headache of driving back on the Deegan. You can sleep through it.
I wouldn't.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't be able to drive. We were supposed to go to that game last spring, and it ended up getting canceled. But the only reason I went is because I didn't have to drive.
Yeah,
There was
I
not a
love-
chance I was going if I had to drive into New York. Mm-mm.
I love bus trips. I even when we go to Philly, like we tried it. My wife and I tried to. Isaac next year wants to go to an Eagles game. I try to do a bus trip.
Dude,
I
Chris,
will
I
drive
wasn't even excited about the idea of going on the fucking subway to get over to the game. I was not a fan of that idea. But apparently you have to.
Well, have you ever So the coolest thing I've done in a while was we went to Eagles Steelers. This is back when Michael Vick was on the team, and I had to take the ferry
Did
to
he bring
get to the
his dogs?
Steelers.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have to take a ferry to get to the Steelers game, don't you?
Yeah, that was pretty cool. No, but he fumbled on the 1 yard line, Aaron, and we lost that game. Like it would. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that, but
Oh my god. Oh shit,
Boy.
man.
Tommy did the bus trip last year for the Niners. There's a couple different companies too. Some of them are a little better than others, but I like you a lot of them do a pregame. When I went to Notre Dame, we went for like 3 days. We left Thursday night, rode on the bus overnight all the way over to Notre Dame. Then they took us to the hotel. We signed it. We checked in. They had a keg there for us. Then we went down to the pep rally at Notre Dame. That was pretty cool. Then spent the night and stayed Saturday for the game, and then Saturday night and came home Sunday. So like it was just nice. You didn't have to drive. You were able to sleep and just. And Pulse and Torres, yep, that's who we usually use as well, or Jay-Z. Both of them are pretty good.
Jordan, what's going on? How are you tonight?
What's up, Jordan?
I'm just here to hang out and shoot the shit tonight. Nothing
Yeah, we've been-
super exciting.
Because we've been
But-
here for a while.
It's pretty
Yeah,
actually pretty
I'm having a
exciting.
good time.
What are you on your third Tumblr?
I still didn't ask to get
Second
another drink. What
tumbler.
the fuck's wrong with me?
Second tumbler and a slushie.
Chris wants to know, Aaron, we are talking about doing a New Jersey golf trip this year. You should consider it. We may even record a couple rounds.
I'll go. I'll do it.
Thanks,
I'm
Chris. I
always
don't want to
down
go.
Yeah, as I say, Marky,
you, Chris.
you jaded. I'm always down to golf, even without
Well, he
Marky.
wants people that are actually good at golf, and I'm not one of those people. So,
The more you drink, the better you get, buddy.
Who wants to enter an NDT golf tourney next year?
I
Anybody?
would love to do that.
Be badass this year.
Oh wait, we're gonna be.
Yeah, it's this year because it's 2024 now. Oh my
I'll
god,
take a week,
guys!
I'll take a
You know
week
what
off.
I just realized? We got some big ass plans for this year.
Yes, we do.
Good God!
It's okay, and none of it's going to go by the wayside either.
And Chris, you are a lot better than I am. So
We're doing big things, man.
yeah, we have
doing
some
big things.
big stuff in the works, man. I cannot wait to see what we.
For those of you listening right now, I'm gonna do the thing.
It's going to be emotional.
It's super easy for you to do, but I'm sure you've heard me say this a million times if you've been here a while. So what you got to do is you got to go over to our Facebook page, okay? And then you click those three dots in the top right, and you click invite friends, okay? Then you see a page that comes up, and it'll be a little checkbox in the top right. It says invite all. You check that box that says invite all, and you click send invites. That'll send an invite to our page to all of your friends on your friends list. Will some of them get annoyed? Maybe. Will a lot of them click accept? Maybe. But I'm telling you what, man, it's a good way to support the show. Even if they don't accept the invite, we appreciate you attempting to do so. And you never know, man, someone on your friends list, they might see what we're doing and say to themselves, you know what? This is what my life has been missing. I'm so goddamn tired of the same regurgitated bullshit from Netflix and Hulu and whatever the hell other 17 streaming services you have to watch whatever goddamn shows and movies you're fucking watching right now. And this has filled the void in my life. Just like, never mind.
Just so you know, you can only watch the Chiefs-Dolphin games on Peacock tomorrow.
Peacock.
Streaming
Tay-Tay might
only
be
on
there.
Peacock.
You can fill the void in your life just like I fill the void in my wife.
Tay-Tay's going to get some tea.
It rhymed. I was going to hold it back, but I had to give it to the world because it rhymed and it was so perfect. Yeah.
Oh, good.
I had to give it to the world like I gave it to my... Never mind.
And guys, if you do that, let us know, and I'll take a drink from this cup. And if you don't, I will still take a drink from this cup. So
I was going to say, you're down past
All
that
right.
point.
So I know I'm getting loud now. Last year I saved for it. Last shot at me. I knew you were going
He
to
hasn't
say
told
that.
you to get off yet.
Lisa, I know you've missed this kind of stuff. All these vulgar comments about my wife. I know they make you smile. This is keeping me awake on call for community mental health. That's because you're a goddamn warrior, Tommy Matthews.
Tommy, I don't
Goddamn
know.
warrior.
I don't know if this video is good for your mental health either, but
yeah.
You know what? If we can make one person smile,
100%.
that's all it takes. You know what can make someone smile too?
Oh,
Help someone through a tough time? What?
Oh, so speaking of Tommy, did you see his video the other day of him smoking a cigar?
Yeah, because he won his fantasy league.
Yeah, way to go, Tommy! Congratulations. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Corey,
No.
but I just happen to think I'm like
Just
him
fucked up
smoking
your
a cigar.
flow.
That made my day, Tommy. So I just want to let you know.
Yes, that was a pretty funny video. I like that one. I was gonna say what could make someone else's day is if you check out my side project called Tales from the NICU podcast. I started that because of our whole situation with my daughter being born last year and spending 52 days in the NICU. And while I was there, you know, I thought to myself, I wonder if there's a podcast that, you know, talks about this topic where I can hear from other parents. And I couldn't find one. So I made one. So we're only 10 episodes in, and I haven't really done a whole lot with it because it really depends on people sharing their stories with me. So it's a platform for families who have spent time in the NICU to share their story with us and the world and try to help out families in need that are going through the same thing, that have been through the same thing, been through the same struggles, try to give some lessons and help ease minds a little bit. So if you have spent time in the NICU with your child, or you know someone who has, and you want to share your story, just reach out to me, man, because it would be great to record another episode sometime soon. And our very own Mark and his wife Danielle were on an episode of that. So
Yes.
make sure you check that out. Tales from the NICU on Spotify.
Yeah, definitely check that out. And if you need just something to listen to, if you're going through something like that, you'll hear stories, some good stories. I've listened to all of the episodes, and not just mine. Definitely, if you're going through something like that, please check that out. Reach out to Corey; he'll help you. He'll be able to talk. Someone you can share and talk to people. You know, like that's what I love about it, brother.
It's yeah. It should be something I work on a little bit more because it could help a lot of people. I think it's a good project.
But like you just said, it's hard because not everyone's good to talk about stuff like that, and it's hard. It's
And that's
not easy.
That's the other thing too. If you guys listen to it and you check it out, you'll realize that there are some people who all they did was email me their story and tell me that I could read it out loud.
Mhm.
So you don't have to come on and do a recording with me. You can just send me your story, and I would be more than happy to read for the world. So you can actually take your time, sit down, and write it out, and I will take my time reading it.
Yeah, and I've seen you do a couple of those episodes.
So we're getting there. It's almost 9:30. My daughter's going to be going to bed soon, and my wife's going to have my head if I'm in here yelling and screaming and carrying on. So
As Nephilim behind me.
I do.
Yeah,
It's very transparent. So if you guys want to give a little promo for your show coming up on Sunday, feel free to hit that bitch now.
All right,
ahead,
so
Aaron.
yeah, we're gonna talk some more playoffs on Sunday. We're gonna discuss the Saturday night games Saturday tomorrow games are gonna happen. We're gonna break down the games on Sunday, which is a big one for me. Mark, I know your game's Monday night, but we're gonna
I hate
offer the rest of our predictions for the games on Sunday. And Mark and I are gonna have a little contest. We're going to go over who we think is gonna win and get the win-loss record. Whoever has the best win-loss record, we're gonna figure out what the consequences of this bet are going to be. Mark wants
Jump
me
through
to
a
jump through a table, but I need to make sure it's not something where I'm going to injure myself for work. So I'm not going to be jumping through any tables unless it's into a snowbank, which I'll do it. Stop saying pussy.
You are what you eat.
We'll figure something out. Jesus Christ, dude.
Focus, Aaron. Come on.
The best
Focus
beard,
on what you're saying, Aaron.
the best beard conditioner in the world. Let me tell you.
So we will. That was good timing, by the way, buddy. We will. We'll talk about the rest of the football stuff. We'll talk about some coaching changes. Mark, what else we got? I think that's
I
really.
think it's pretty NFL heavy. NFL heavy. You have a couple of. I know you mentioned something about the Yankees.
With maybe some Wayne Gretzky thrown in there.
That I wanted to torch him last night. I was gonna start sending pictures of trolls and stuff. Like he doesn't get it. You know, he
Hi,
just
Lisa.
doesn't get it. So
Joel DeYoung trying to ruffle feathers already.
Ooh, wow.
It ain't even the
Joel.
sports
No.
show yet. He's trying to rile you up.
Joel, make sure
No.
you get Aaron fired up for me on Sunday. So tune in. Get him fired up.
Yep. Go ahead.
Get him fired
Go
up,
ahead.
please.
Belichick to the Cowboys.
But yeah, we'll touch on some baseball stuff. We got to start opening up. I think the next couple of weeks we're going to start hitting on some WWE. A lot of people have been asking about that.
I mean, it's
be
going to be NFL heavy for the next couple of weeks, just
Yeah.
because. I think Aaron, I talked to you about a lot of the. It's just NFL runs everything right now.
they own this time.
They
of year.
own everything, but we will definitely branch off to a bunch of different stuff, guys. WWE, like Aaron said, NBA. We'll try to get a little hockey, and I'm going to brush myself up on that. And don't worry, Justin. Yes, we will be talking WWE. So
He's
fuck
so
you, Justin.
to talk wrestling. He might even actually come on to a live and take lead on a wrestling show, maybe.
Yeah, Justin. Take lead. Come on.
So the thing is, we might actually get into some WWE on Monday night for our show.
I saw that.
Yeah, I saw that.
So we're going with something a little bit different than anything we've done so far. We are going to have a guest on named David Figueroa. David has cerebral palsy, and he has his own podcast called Cerebral Palsy and Fitness Podcast. And he does some motivational speaking here and there and does his own thing. So I've listened to a couple episodes of his show, and we're going to learn a little bit with this episode, but he is also an avid fan of the WWE, and he loves talking wrestling. So who knows what we're going to get into with him. I'm sure that this is going to spark the whole WWE
got
thing for
this.
the show. You
Not
got
to
this.
interrupt you, but I gotta see Tom. I gotta hear Aaron's answer to Tom's question.
If Justin was a
But I am
WWE
very excited
superstar,
for your
what
show
would
on
his
Monday.
name and finisher be?
Justin would definitely have to be something involving a Yeti, just because of that fucking beard. So, Justin, we're gonna call you the Yeti, and your finisher is gonna be the pile driver.
The Yeti shot.
Yeah.
But Corey, I know we interrupted because of that comment, but I am really being into fitness and stuff like that myself. I'm actually really looking forward to your show on Monday to see what this gentleman has to say. I'm kind of excited for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on there too.
He's very well spoken, so I'm excited too. We'll see how this turns out. It might be a shit show, but it might be really, really great.
Dude,
I'm sorry.
it's a male wrestling match, and you're excited for that? Show that comment.
Did you see what Justin just wrote? And this is why he doesn't want to be on the dating show.
Corey is so. Your face looks just like Jared right now.
Yes, he does. He's like, these guys lost it. I was trying to be all serious, and
I don't
It's
care how
been a
long it's
while.
been. I don't care how long it's been. It's not another
So-
dude, bro.
Listen, now you know how Justin would react in prison.
Now we know how he gets down. He would take his Tay-Tay poster and put it on his cell wall.
It's been a while, guys. I don't care if the beard tickles my asshole.
he prefers it.
Oh my god. Most of them have long
Oh.
hair, right? Close my eyes and call them Brittany.
Oh,
Are they gonna call you Brittany, homie? You're the new
Yeah.
one. Justine,
Justine
in prison.
in prison.
Yeah.
Yep.
My g- Justin's a prison 10.
All right. I'm trying to behave here.
Yeah, I think that's got to do it. I think that's got to do it for tonight, guys, because I'm gonna get in trouble soon. So
All right.
I gotta
Can I-
get off so that the little kiddo can get to bed. And
Absolutely. Mine are
All
getting
that.
ready to go to bed as well. So
yeah, this was a fun night. I love doing these little pop-up streams where anything goes, and it's all a good time.
You just changed my music on me, you shit.
Who?
I had my finger on it. And you moved it.
Who, me? I didn't touch anything. What are you talking about?
I've
No,
been-
I was scrolling to go up and get my video. That's
yeah,
all was
I
doing.
know. You moved me off my thing there. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, because my video is on the other thing. But since this is kind of both shows, if you want, we can go out with your intro.
I was just gonna play the ending music from our sports show the other day just to piss you off.
Oh, that's great. No, let's not do that.
I'll dance again.
Why would you want to piss me off again? Why do you guys keep doing this to me?
'Cause it
Hasn't
was
it
so
run its
much
course
fun.
yet? We're not
We'll have-
past this yet. I mean,
We're gonna
Justin's getting pounded in prison, and you're worried about playing Tay-Tay music for me. What the fuck, man? I've been sick this week. Can't you give me a break?
Well, he's not getting pounded. He just has other men's heads between his legs. So
I
Tommy
want Jared to
Matthews,
make this.
this is gonna happen. Look out for this one. This is gonna happen.
We should make a contest. Whoever makes the best Justin
Jared's gotta be on
wrestling
this.
picture, we should do another giveaway.
It'll be on a shirt.
Jared's got to get on this with the AI. I could imagine what he could come up with.
I will give
Oh.
away a Roman Reigns wrestling figure to the winner.
I don't even know what the hell I'm doing, but I kind of.
All right. All right, so that's going to do it for tonight, guys.
I'm so
Sunday
sorry.
morning, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You're going to catch these sports, guys, and probably I'll be in there at some point, too.
I'm getting ready for Shake It Off.
It'll be a lot more serious.
It'll be totally more serious, talking
Totally.
about NFL and bullshit.
Yeah.
Then on Monday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard
Serious.
Time, catch the variety show with special guest David Figueroa as we talk about cerebral palsy, fitness, and wrestling. All kinds of cool shit. So until the next time we all see you guys, have a great night.
See
You guys don't want to say bye? Okay, there you go.
All right, but go Birds.